This game recap is brought to you by Manscaped's Foot Duster Foot Deodorant. Say goodbye to stinky foot funk with this essential deodorant spray. Head over to manscaped.com and use the promo code SACCITY for 20% off and free worldwide shipping. The Foot Duster Foot Deodorant by Manscaped. The best protection any place below the waist.
The Denver Broncos took on the Dallas Cowboys and defeated Aaron's Cowboys 17-7. Aaron, what were your takeaways from this game for your Dallas Cowboys?
Not much. There wasn't a whole lot. I don't know why you picked me to pick the Dallas Cowboys. As you can see right here, I got the let's ride, baby. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride, baby. I didn't say anything about Dallas Cowboys. They got some Leonardo da Vinci starting at quarterback or Mount Rushmore. Malik Davis is the running back. Look, I don't even know these players, and I'm a diehard fan. My biggest takeaway for them was Tyler Smith struggled. He held a lot of people. He had trouble kind of not engaging in blocks, and he's holding a lot. Got called for a couple penalties. Cowboys had the most penalties in a preseason game since, I don't know, a few years back. They had like 11, 12, 13 or some 18. I don't know, some crazy number. That's a problem. Penalties cannot happen. 17 penalties for 129 yards. That's not good football. It's very undisciplined. I wanted to actually talk about something on the Denver Broncos. And you started to talk about his name, and I wanted to give a shout out to Josh Johnson.
I never started talking about Josh Johnson in this episode.
You were saying it before the episode.
Yeah. Which no one sees, so yeah.
I see it, and actually you told me to start clipping it, so we pull that curtain back, bitch. I do see it. They all can see it. I'll clip that bitch into it short. Anyway, Josh Johnson, man, I want to give a shout out to him because do you know the amount of teams Josh Johnson has been on?
A lot.
Like, most people would look up Josh Johnson and then they would go to like some pro reference page or something, and they would see he's played on 6 different teams. But that's not true. He's actually played on more. He's been on a roster of the Niners 3 times. He's been on Tampa Bay multiple times. He's been he's even played in the XFL and the CFL and the USFL. This man, since 2009, has played on just about every possible football franchise in the entire Northern Hemisphere.
14 NFL teams.
Yep.
And yet he still comes out there every weekend as a professional. And you know what? He's not bad. Like, he can come out and you watch him and you're like, that's an NFL quarterback at some level, second, third string. He should be on a roster every year. And that's why he continues to be on a roster every year. Shout out to him. I like watching him play. He had another good game, 16-23, 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, I get it's preseason. I get it's against backups. But this dude deserves some love. So shout out to Josh Johnson.
You wanna know what his quote was after the game?
Let's ride.
I'm just enjoying the ride, honestly. That's what he said. Oh, goodness gracious. That is going to just get buried.
AJ, is Terrell Basham related to the Basham that's on the Bills? Are they the Basham brothers?
I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I have zero clue.
Man.
Is that a Mighty Ducks?
Anyways, because he also looked good for Dallas. Like, I was super, super impressed with him. I didn't forget to mention his name. But I was really, really impressed with the way Terrell Basham played. So if that means anything.
So my takeaway was actually going to be the Josh Johnson. You gave an elegant shout out to him. So thank you for that. So since I have to go somewhere else, I'm going to go with my man, Travis Fulgham, 1 for 11. Let's ride. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get it done. Better than old Skroneck over there in L.A. Yes, sir. I had nothing else. Josh Johnson was my only vibe, and there was nothing else for me to talk about.
Yeah, it was kind of a boring game, to be honest. Outside of the first 2 touchdowns by the Broncos, nobody was doing anything. Couple of nice plays by like I said, by Basham. Defenses were really good, I thought, but the offenses just were the Dallas Cowboys offense. Yeah, Dak Prescott needs to be healthy, or the Dallas Cowboys will be a shit burger.
That
burgers of shit.
That is accurate. Up next for the Cowboys, though, they take on the Los Angeles Chargers in LA on Saturday night, and the Broncos will visit the Buffalo Bills on Saturday.